Hi, this is Michelle, and today we're going to work with some of the keyboard shortcuts in Microsoft Excel. The focus of today's tips are to help you to select the content in your worksheet rather than having to drag your mouse around. So the first one we're going to look at is Control A. You might already use this one. So when I hold down the Control key and press the letter A, Excel will go through and select the 16,384 columns and the over 1 million rows in your particular sheet. Be handy. So if you click on any cell, it will unselect it. The second one that we've shown you in the tips is that if I click somewhere in a list or a table, such as on the cell of C3 in my list here, and I do Control, Shift and Asterisk, what Excel will do is select all of the cells in that table or list. Now you'll notice it also picked up the cells of B4 and B5 because they're just blank cells. Whereas when I go to another sheet that I've got called Extract, again notice that my cursor is inside that table and I do a Control, Shift and Asterisk. It looks like it's actually selected the whole table, but if I take my mouse down to the zoom in the bottom right corner and choose Fit Selection and OK, you'll notice that Excel has not picked up the last couple of rows. So Control, Shift and Asterisk is a really great technique to check out that your whole table is contiguous. If you click, for example, on that blank row that I've got there, and I'm going to change my zoom back to 100%, and I delete that row, now when I do a Control, Shift and Asterisk and look at the Fit to Selection, you'll find it's picked up the entire table. So Control, Shift and Asterisk is a really handy way to make sure that all the cells are selected in your table or list. The next one we're going to play with is how to select an entire column or row. So again, I'm going to take my selection back to 100%. By clicking in a column, such as column D, by holding down my Control key and pressing the space bar, it will select the entire column. Whereas if I pick on another row and do a Shift space bar, that will select the entire row. And the last one I want to show is if I click on a cell, put my finger on Shift, then Control, and then finally the End key, you will find it will just pick up all of the cells from the starting point to the bottom of the spreadsheet. So that can be a really handy technique if you're only just trying to select some cells in your spreadsheet. I hope you find these helpful for you.